God tells Moses, go to Egypt, tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Moses is like, yo, I stutter, can't I just stay home? But God says, nah, you're my friend, and I'll send your brother Aaron to help you. Cool, so they go. Now imagine this, you're Moses. You've been gone for years, Egypt's not exactly your fan club. And now you're walking into the king's palace, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt who literally owns everything and everybody, and you gotta say, hey, let all your workers go, because our God said so. Wild. So here's what they say in Exodus 5 verse 1. Listen close. Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and said, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Let my people go, so they may hold a festival to me in the wilderness. That's it. That's the message. God says, let my people go. Not your people, not Egypt's slaves, my people. God is claiming them. And not only that, he's like, they need to leave the city, head into the desert, and worship me. Pharaoh's probably looking at them like, bro, what? Now here's verse 2. Pharaoh responds like this. Pharaoh said, who is the Lord that I should obey him and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go. This is not just a no, this is a who do you think you are moment. He's basically saying, I don't know your God, I don't owe him anything. Why should I listen? And that right there is the spark that lights everything that comes after. That line, who is the Lord? Oh, Pharaoh's going to find out, the hard way. Let's pause. Pharaoh wasn't just being mean, he thought he was a god. In Egypt, the pharaohs were worshipped. So to him, Moses and Aaron were two dusty shepherds talking about some unknown Hebrew god. He's like, nah man, I run this. But God's about to show Pharaoh that he runs everything. Sky, sea, land, frogs, fire, firstborns, all of it. This is where Pharaoh's pride meets God's power. And look, this isn't just about history. A lot of people today still act like Pharaoh. They say, who is the Lord? Why should I listen to the Bible? Why should I care what God says? Same heart, same pride. But here's the truth. Just like back then, God still speaks. He still says, let my people go. He still brings freedom, still wants worship. And yeah, he still proves himself, one way or another. And also, shout out to Moses and Aaron. They obeyed even though they knew Pharaoh might snap. They weren't slick talkers. They weren't rich. They didn't have an army. They just had God's word. And what happened? Pharaoh said no, and things actually got worse for a bit. He made the Israelites work harder, and the people got mad at Moses. Like, man, why'd you even come back? You're making things worse. That's real life. Sometimes doing what's right doesn't feel like it's working yet. Don't be surprised when people say, who is God? Just remember, they're not the first to say it. Pharaoh said it too, and God answered. Keep standing. Keep speaking truth, even if it's uncomfortable, even if people hate it at first. You never know what God's about to do next. That was just verse 1 and 2, but trust me, the rest is fire.